Guys, welcome Cece. How are you? I am excited about what's going to be happening this new year. How are you this morning? We are doing things a little backwards with the camera because I'm going to be mobile around the house today. So I needed to have my selfie stick and it's a bit wonky. Good morning, Maggie. How are you? I do have my envelopes ready. I just need to, I've got them all labeled, the addresses on them. I just need to put the little extras in there besides the Christmas cards and stamps and get them in the mail. And so there we will do that today. I did my, what was that? I did my nails last night. Oh, that's so pretty. What color did you choose? I don't have any nails. My nails get brittle if I don't take my collagen supplements, and I haven't been doing that. And so they've kind of chipped a little, and so I just cut them all back. And now I'm gradually getting back into my old habit of chewing my nails, and I'm trying not to do that. Oh, my hair is just going wonky over here. There we go, that's better. Anyway. So I thought I would bring you along with a couple of things today around the house. Okay. Emma is doing a crusade today, so she is upstairs yelling. So if you happen to hear any yelling, it's her. Good morning, bestie. How are you, Amanda? Oh, man. Well, let's see. A color street pattern. Let's see. I can't read it on my... I have to look at my computer over here. So whenever I look over this direction, that's what I'm doing. She's not... Let's see. A color street pattern called Wrap It Up. Sparkling candy cane stripes and star designs like this. Ooh, that sounds adorable. Did you take a photo and post it on Instagram? I'd love to see that. She's not happy about you taking us around the house. No, she knew what I was going to do today. No, she's just upstairs. She gets excited when she does her crusades and things like that. So yeah, she's just being her own Amma self. Her usual Amma self. If I get my video up today, you'll be able to see it. LOL. I don't feel good again. Oh no. Are we sick again? Oh man, I hate this time of season when everybody gets sick. Oh, good grief. Well, I hope you all feel better soon and are having a great week. So far, my week's not been too bad. Let's see, I put a poll up on my Instagram of the different options Babe had to choose from. Okay, cool. I have to look that up again. Let's see. Okay. I don't know where things are in Instagram. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, I might look it up later. Alrighty. Well, today is day 7 of FlyLady's Cruising Through the Holidays. Oh, it's in your stories? Oh, I must have missed that. Okay, it's probably off now, isn't it? Oh, nails. There, maybe that's it. Is that the 180? Oh, that was. Okay, there we go. good grief. All right, I'm finding your older ones. It's like from months ago. It's like, and it won't advance for me. I gotta watch them straight through. Should be up still. I did them last night at 9 p.m. Okay. Yeah, I'm probably not looking in the right spot. But that's not unusual for me. I'm commonly not looking in the right spots. Oh, okay. Thanks for sending me the direct. All right, let's take a look at this. Of course, it's going to do that. All right, there we go. Okay. All right, there, I saw it. There we go. Okay. All right, those are nice. Thanks, Maggie. Yeah, I saw. Yeah. All righty. Those are very pretty. I wish I had nails that could endure that. But anyway, one day we will. Today, we need to get back down to business. That's the whole reason why everyone's here. It's not because of me, it's because of our mission for today. Today is day 7 of FlyLady's Super Cruise. And granted, she developed this system, 15 plus years ago. And I posted the link to today's video down in the description below. She made these in 2008. But I still love this series from back then. Anyway, I have to take collagen 2 for my nails. They just chip. Yep, mine do. Yep, all the time. So, anyway. So, I'm going to put that back up there so I don't have to see my ugly face up there on my screen. And yes, I called it ugly face. Anyway. Today's mission is dealing with our finances. So I'm here at my desk. I've been working up our budget, our Christmas budget. I've got my, let's see if I can hold this. I've got my Budget Moms, Budget by Paycheck book that I've been keeping track of all of my finances and stuff in. So I've been working on that today. Oh, what was that? I got a notification, but I don't know what it was. Oh well, I'll look at it later on my phone. Anyway, FlyLady's mission instructions for us is to go back to our holiday control journal, our budget system, whatever we use. In the video that she uses for today, or in the video that's linked for today, she talks about FACE, F-A-C-E. That stands for Financial Awareness, Continuously Empowering You. It's her, I mean, a lot of us that are in the budgeting community, whoa, what's going on? What's going on here? Oh, okay. Anyway, since a lot of us are in the budgeting community, we have, most of us use the envelope system in some fashion, or we have digital printouts or the Budget Mom budgeting system that we use to track our budgets. FACE is FlyLady's system. Now, I was going to print out a printable of her system. And so I went to the FlyLady.net website that I'm used to going to, and I discovered that she made some major changes on her website. And so even the link to the holiday control journal that's down below, it's no longer available. So, like I said, she made a lot of changes. Good morning, Chrissy. How are you? Hey, Maria. Good morning. Maggie was talking about getting her nails done last night. So, I do apologize for those who are watching this video, this live stream, or watching it as a replay later on, and are trying to get a copy of the holiday control journal that I linked down below. Unfortunately, it's no longer available because FlyLady made some major changes to her website. I knew she was making some changes a couple of months ago when some areas of the website just weren't accessible any longer, but I figured that, okay, it's just under maintenance, things like that. Okay. So I do apologize for those who may want your copy. FlyLady does still have her shop, and she has a her regular journal. Let's see, her control journal. Let me pull this up. On her store, you scroll down. She does have the FlyLady control journal, and it's also it's either a printable that you can download, or I don't know. Are they both digital downloads? They're both the same price, so I don't know. But the control journal is there. I don't know if it's involving the holiday control journal or what. Let's see. Is there anything else? Oh, she does have the holiday control journal. It is on her new website. So, but apparently it's no longer a free download, where before I think it was. So it's still available. The holiday control journal is available. It's just now on on her regular store. I guess I could. Let's see. I am going to see if I can do this right here, right now, and fix the link to the holiday control journal so that at least that one is still accurate. It just now is no longer a free printable. It is but it is a digital download. There we go. It's no longer a PDF, but the link that's in the description right now will take you to FlyLady shop. And just as a disclaimer, I am not affiliated with FlyLady. I am not getting any kind of commission from her or sponsorship or anything. I simply love her system, and I encourage others to try it because it has helped me get ready for the holidays in a less stress, in a much more stress-free manner. And also I love her videos that deal with that. So there we go. I just now updated it, so it is there. So there we go. Got that all taken care of. Okay. Let me review the chat really quick. Really. Yeah. You missed it. What are you talking about, Maria? I bought her calendar. It is big. Yes, her calendars are big. I got one of her calendars years and years ago, and it is really big. In my opinion, it's kind of like too big for my wall. I like a little bit more compact version. So, I have my own. I get my own at the store. But yes, and it's beautiful. I love FlyLady. She's making changes. Yeah. Yes. It's one of those things about life. some of us old fogies, we get set in our ways and we like things the way they are, and then all of a sudden change happens, and then we just have to either sit and complain or roll with the changes. As Ario Speedwagon used to tell us, we have to roll with the changes. So, yes, I'm just trying to keep alive a system that has helped me in the past. But maybe she will update her whole cruising through the holiday system for us someday. Who knows? And I'm not the only one that's been doing the cruising through the holidays this year. I saw that somebody else was posting a couple of videos of their own holiday journey and using FlyLady's system for it. She said that was one product that she will keep. Okay. The calendar. Yeah. I think they're finally almost done with the big hole in the yard. I'm distracted today. What? What are you going on about, Amanda? Hole in the yard? There's growth in her life, so she may have a better system. That's true. That's true. I just get so set in my ways. I like things. I like history, you know. And if something works, I stick with what works. I don't really try to change it. If it ain't fixed, why fix it? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Okay. I have maintenance people here. They've been here since 9 a.m. It's 4:16 now. They dug a big ass hole. Ooh. Is it some kind of plumbing issue that's going on, or sewage or something? Okay. Well, I've been working on my budget. Let's get back to the main topic here. Working on the budget. So that's our mission today. We're staying within our parameters, and FlyLady in her video got just a teeny bit emotional because she remembers those days when she had to get into her son's little piggy bank in order to have enough money to go buy the food that they needed for their holiday feast. I know exactly what that was like because I've had to do the same thing. I use binders, but I've had to dig into some categories of money that I saved back for my kids, but in order to cover expenses, I had to dig into those. So yeah. Budget. Exactly, Chrissy. What is the hole, Amanda? I don't know. They're German and could only really communicate via pantomime. That's sort of like the guys that was here this summer setting up our solar system. They all spoke Spanish, but we didn't speak Spanish. So they had an app on their phone that would translate our back and forth with one of them. It was kind of weird. I had a huge boo-boo with my budget. Yeah, well, that happens, Chrissy, but we take what we learn and try to improve it. We want to use those little boo-boos or mistakes, or even if we go over budget, take those times and learn from them. Turn those stumbling blocks into a stepping stone. My husband has to use Google Translate daily with his coworkers. They refuse to learn English. Oh my. Okay. Well, that's the mission for today. Staying on our budget. And we did all that. So I thought to kind of round out the rest of this stream, I would maybe do a little bit of a haul of some of the things that we got last week when we were running around. And I brought you guys with me. You guys saw a couple of them if you watched last Friday's live stream as a replay or there in person with me. You probably saw a couple of things, but I wanted to show some of the other things that we got. Added another number to my automatic payment. One has 3 digits. I did 4. Oh. Oh. Okay. All right. Well, you learning. We're learning. That's the important thing. One of the things that we got, especially at that first thrift store that we went to, and I got all excited. One of the things we got was a ring light. My husband saw this, and it was in its own. It was like in the original box. So, and everything was still wrapped up. It looked like it was a freaking brand new light that had never been used. Everything was still wrapped up pristinely. So let me show you. Gosh, everybody's so chatty over on Instagram this morning. Keep getting all kinds of notifications. He was so sweet, and Gary is so supportive. He is. I'm one lucky woman to have such a fabulous man like that, like him. Yep, I really am. Can everyone please add the moment? Oh, sorry. I've got both chats going on. I've got our the live stream chat up, and then I also have Instagram up. And I almost read out loud our Instagram chat. Okay, let me show you the ring light that we picked up last week. Okay, there it is. Never mind the mess behind it, but there is the ring light. And just as a comparison, I don't know if it's a good comparison. Yeah, I got a messy mess. There's my original one compared to the new one. See how much bigger it is? And this is closer. So it's even smaller when it's like, I can't pull it any further because of the cord. But it's a major big upgrade compared to my original ring light. So, so that is one thing that we got. You compliment one. I can't disagree with you there, Chrissy. He into my yang, or I'm his yin to his yang. I don't know. Oh goodness! Come on, get there. There we go. Had to put it up somewhere. All right. Yes, my daughter has 5 of them. They work nice. Yeah. Is that a closet door? Yeah. The wood. Yes, that is our like our foyer closet door where we keep our winter coats and stuff. I've just got a cart in front of it that's got a bunch of my planner stuff that I need to reorganize and find a better home for instead of right there in front of the doorway. But yeah, that is a closet door. All right, so there is the ring light. And then, do you guys remember? I don't know who all was here on Friday when I went to that first place with you guys, and got really excited when I saw this little thing. Let me show you. That is what I got. Can you guys see that? The Debutante Professional Home Hair Dryer. This was made, I did some research, and this was either a 1960s or early 1970s model of the hair dryer. And I posted a picture of Emma using it after she washed her hair, and it worked. All of the settings work. But I remember my mom had one like this, and it is just in very good condition. I cleaned it and everything. So, yep. This was really exciting. Well, I got super excited when I saw this. And the most interesting thing about it was the ring light cost $7, and this hair dryer cost $7. I looked this up on the internet, and I think people were selling the hair dryer itself for at least 50 to $100. And if this is from the early 1970s, it's about as old as I am. So if you guys can figure that out. And it works. It works. That's the most beautiful thing about it. It still works. All of the settings. It has cool. Let's see. Let me show you. It's got cool, warm, medium, and hot. All four settings still work, and you can clearly feel the difference in the temperature out of that's being blown out. You can tell a difference when you change it. I'm that excited about it. And a brand new freaking ring light for only $7 in pristine condition. Yeah. I'll have to do a video of me curling my hair and then sitting under it. I don't know if but I need to get my hair cut. My hair is almost too long. That's why I keep putting it up on my head, because it's like down to here now. And it's really thick. And at this time of the year, it's very staticky. In fact, you can see some of the static right around here. So that's why I keep putting it up, because at least it kind of keeps it tamed down a little bit that way. Yes, that was a big blessing. All right, let's go into the kitchen now. I hope the Christmas music is still, I hope you guys can still hear the Christmas music, because I have the second mic in there so that at least the Christmas music as the background music is still somewhat consistent. I just keep looking at the ornate character while you move the camera. I just keep looking at the ornate character while you move the camera. I don't know what that is. I'm simple-minded, Chrissy. I can't understand some of the fancy words you say or what you mean. Because like I said, I'm old, and some things that are said nowadays by you youngins, I have no clue what it was. It goes right over my head. You guys see that, Amanda? Amanda does that to me all the time. Don't cut that beautiful hair. It's getting long. I'm not going to cut it short, but I need to trim it down because it's getting too long and it's thick. You should dress up like a 50s lady and just clean your home. You know what? And cook. You know what? I have been seriously giving that some thought. That's amazing that you mentioned that, because I do follow With Love Christina and a couple of others that do that. There's a girl named Hannah in England. Vintage Dollhouse or something like that. I can't remember what the name of her channel is. And she does that occasionally. I've been kind of leaning in that direction just because I love vintage stuff. I mean, here, well, it's a bit dirty, but I'll bring it over here for you guys to see. But because I've been using it I do have my vintage coffee pot, my percolator. I use this. This is from, they started making this model in the 1950s, but they made it, I think I think they stopped making it either in the late 1970s or early 1980s. But this is I've had this for several months. In fact, almost a year. This is the, oh my gosh, I think, oh my gosh, what is the name of it? Flameware. Yeah, it's the Flameware series percolator. Can't think of it, but I do use that, and it's dirty, so I need to wash it. And let's see, where did I put it? I've probably used it too. Yeah, oh no, there, it's up there in the cabinet. And there is the double boiler that goes with that same set. I only have the two. I have the percolator and the double boiler. So I do love vintage stuff. Okay. Oops. Now, to share with you that what I picked up besides my vintage hair dryer, I picked up this little guy. It's a handheld beater. Although it's just a little bit, the crank mechanism is a little bit tight. I think it's got a little bit of rusting just underneath there, so I need to oil it up a little bit. But it does work. I mean, if you turn the crank, and it's a bit hard to turn, but it will move the beaters, so it's still functional. I just need to oil it up a little bit. And then the other thing we picked up is an old-time potato ricer to make mashed potatoes. And it's, yeah. So I picked up those things. And because they were really cheap, this one was, the potato ricer was $4. I think this one was like $2. And then my hair dryer was $7, and the ring light was $7, so 14. So I spent $20 on vintage stuff. In fact, my percolator, these things, the percolator and the double boiler, those two things can sell well over $100 nowadays on eBay or other places like that. I got my percolator, see, now we're talking about a year ago. I got that for about $40. And the percolator I got for 30. Or not the percolator, the double boiler I got for $30. Oh my gosh, what are you guys going on about? I got a messy house. Okay. All right. You would be perfect. Because I'm old, because I'd fit in right well because I'm old. There we go. I don't care. Age is just a number. I am looking at one like that pot. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, my pots, that's a double boiler. And I love it. They both were in excellent condition when I bought them. They still are. I'm very careful with them. I just need to, the double boiler is clean, but I need to clean my coffee pot. I use it so much. And it just looks so pretty watching it percolate. That would be so perfect. Work out. Sorry, my girl needed help cutting. Hey, you take care of that little girl of yours. Oh, no, she's not little. Cutting chicken for dinner. Oh, yeah. We gotta love chicken. All right. Now, the next thing I want to show you, I got to go outside because it's out in the freezer. And yes, you see my messy backyard, or my back porch, rather. Goodness. Ah! The door got away from me. Close the door, or else the neighbor's cat who wanders. What's going on about? There we go. Silly thing. Okay, now here is our deep freeze. It's out in the garage. This belonged to my father-in-law when my husband and I first got married. This for have to do out here in the cold garage. Okay, there's my Stolens for Christmas. I finally found them at Aldi's. And my daughter, she likes mochi. Whoops. Uh-oh. You can see the holiday cool mint mochi. And then, oh my gosh, underneath this one is the hot cocoa mochi. So, yeah. And then we also got, for those across the pond, they had Jaffa cakes. So I picked up a couple of boxes of Jaffa cakes for Christmas. So, and then, yeah, you can see our ham right there in the freezer. So, yeah, that's all the goodies that we have for Christmas. Hey there, Whiskers. Oops. Hi. Hey there, buddy. Yeah, you're such a friendly buddy. Oh, goodness. Okay, go on. You don't need to be in the garage. Go on, go on. Okay. All right, I'm going to get in the house. You go find your place to go skedaddle to. All right? It's nice that you come by. Bye, buddy. All righty. I'm sorry about that. Hey, whoa. Hey now, buddy. All right, I'm going to get on my back door. I accidentally hit a button, and I lost you guys for just a second. Oh my gosh. All right, let's get inside where it's warmer. Go back to my desk. Are we still everybody here? Yeah, they're the neighbor. Whiskers is the neighbor's cat, and he just wanders around the neighborhood. They do take care of him, but I think he's more of an outdoor cat anyway. So he has a shelter he goes to. So, but yeah, Bethany, Whiskers was out in the backyard. So if you wanted to say hi to him, he's out there. But anyway, so yeah. Yeah, Whiskers is fine. He's a friendly cat. All right, let's see. I'm going to try to put you guys back onto my desk mount, just so that it'll be a little easier on myself. There we go. That's good. Alrighty. And I can look at chat over here on the computer to make it a bit easier. So those are some of the haul. You could call it a little impromptu haul of things that I got last Friday. And yeah, kind of been, I don't know if I want to go full on vintage, but I wouldn't mind dabbling in it a little bit with some of the content that I do for next year. Just because it's something that I like, I enjoy. Let's see. You're still here. Okay. Did the camera go off for you guys for just a moment? I hit a button and I don't know exactly what I did, but I managed to get you guys back. So I saw him in your driveway last year when it was warmer. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yep. He hops around. In fact, he's one of those cats that whenever I take my son to school, he will be on our front porch as we're leaving, just to say hi to us. I'm like, okay, I'll be back, Whiskers. I gotta take Nathan to school, And when I get back, he is sitting right next to the driveway. He will stay there and sit and wait for me to return at the driveway. And then he follows me onto the front porch. I give him some fresh water. We have a little water dish out there for him. I don't feed him, but I do give him fresh water because the neighbors, he gets fed well by the neighbors. So, but he's proven to us that he's a good mouser because we found 2 dead mice in our yard. And he's been right there next to him. So, he's a good cat. Yeah. He's good and friendly. I did the circle thing bit. It did the circle thing bit. Oh, okay. Well, it popped off of my screen. So I think I must have hit something when I was coming into the house. Because I think I was in the process of trying to switch the camera angle from facing me to looking away from me. And at first I thought I dropped you guys entirely, but then I went back and it said, "You want to resume?" I go, "Yes, I want to resume. I'm not done with this live stream." That's kind of like the Leo cat we feed. He lives inside my neighbor's house but comes to us for wet food. Yeah. Yeah. We tried to make a shelter for Whiskers out of an old styrofoam cooler, but he doesn't like it. I don't know if it's not quite big enough for him or what, but we did try to create some kind of a shelter that we could put on the front porch to kind of at least allow him to get out of the weather. And when he's over here, we have 90-10 shared custody. Yeah, I guess sort of. I mean, I've never really talked to the neighbors about Whiskers, like who really owns him. But he came to our neighborhood with them, so they are his legal guardians. He just wanders the neighborhood and is friendly to everybody. So yeah, so those are the things that we picked up on Friday. I got a lot of good bargains. I got my Stolens. I got both the traditional version and then the cherry because my husband likes cherry. So that's that. He's a neighborhood watch. Yep, probably. Yep. Because yeah, he's been killing the mice that's out there. Well, he killed them before it got really, really cold. So now that it's cold, I found at least 2 dead ones here in the house. So maybe either Bobby killed them or the poison that we put out for them is finally getting eaten, and so they're dying. So yeah, good items. Yes, I'm excited. I'm excited to try my hair dryer and put my hair up in curlers. But I need to get my hair trimmed a little bit because it's just way too long right now. Because then it would be like too much hair on the curler and then it wouldn't dry correctly. The ends would still be damp because they're still rolled under. So yeah. I was in the live to see the hairdryer, but had to skedaddle. Oh, okay. You did see the hairdryer? It works. I didn't plug it in for everybody, but it does work. All of the settings work and everything. All right, guys. Well, it sounds like that you all are very busy today. I do have my envelopes all addressed. I just need to finish stuffing them and put stamps on them. I'm going to get them mailed out today. Yeah. And I like the Edwardian period too, so that's why I like putting my hair up like this occasionally. So I like the 40s and 50s styles, but then I also like Edwardian. So I'm just a history buff. I like history. And learning how we used to do things when we didn't have all the modern conveniences. It's fascinating to learn them, and it's actually in a good way smart to learn them, because when things break down and you still need to finish doing stuff, knowing how they used to do them comes in handy so that you can complete the job. It might take a little longer and put a little bit more elbow grease into it, but then I've personally have come to appreciate that kind of work more so the older I get. Like digging out my crochet. Grandma used to crochet for us all the time. I used to help Grandma crochet a lot, but then I lost interest and lost my appreciation for it. And now that I'm picking it back up again, and I finished a project that I started a long time ago, it felt good to finish that. Yeah, it is very interesting. You know, it very smart how to cook and bake a cake on a fire outside. Exactly. I have a cast iron Dutch oven, and I made, I think, a meatloaf or something in it on our fire pit. And I found a chart on the internet that showed where to position coals on top of the Dutch oven to keep the interior heat consistent for baking. I did that once also when we took the kids camping. I took my cast iron skillet with the lid and made biscuits on a fire on the stove or on the fire there while we were camping. Homemade homemade from scratch biscuits, and they turned out awesome. And it had a bit of that smoky taste because of the smoke from the ashes, and it tastes really, really good. In fact, there was a biker that went by our campgrounds at that time, and he just stopped to say hi and how are we doing. And I had just finished these biscuits, so I asked him, "Hey, would you like one? I just made them." He goes, "You made those here in that cast iron skillet?" I go, "Yeah." And he said that's about the best biscuits he's had in a long time since he was a kid. I don't like camping, so I'll never learn that. Yeah, well, we like to go camping with the kids, but the older I've gotten, I don't like camping nowadays unless it's in an RV. And we just don't have an RV. I cannot sleep on the ground ever again like that in a sleeping bag. Nope. I've got 2 pen and pencil sets done, finishing a third now. Oh, cool. I think it pauses us for a moment, and that's a good feeling. I see. Yeah. And yes, taking time to appreciate things. Because I've been thinking about, I've seen other people do this, and I've been considering on it myself, but I'm just kind of easing into it. I've heard of the World War II ration diet. I've seen other people actually lose some weight that way, but I think more importantly, they gain a greater appreciation of how our grandparents got by during the war. Even those back here on the home front, and how they had to ration so that everyone had enough and our troops had enough. So I'm kind of leaning in that direction for this new year as far as my health journey and eating healthier and all that, and just gaining a better appreciation for cooking and food, and yeah, not be so gluttonous. A biker like vroom vroom, or yeah, a vroom vroom, a biker, not a bicycle, a vroom vroom biker. But he was older. It wasn't like a gang kind of biker. He was just out riding on his motorcycle. But he had a leather jacket and the hat, or no, a do rag. I think he wore a do rag. But he was friendly. Yeah, that's amazing. See, my mother-in-law was a troop leader, so she taught the Girl Scouts how to do that, and she would tell me all her stories. Yeah, yeah. I grew up with going camping with my mom and dad, and we would do things like this also. But you get older, you stop going camping so much, you forget how to do things. So when my husband and I started going camping with our kids again, I started learning a lot of those older techniques on how you use cast iron, how do you season it, how do you clean it. And we even have a nice collection of cast iron skillets that we've been collecting over the years. They're just rusty, and we need to clean them up so that they're usable again. I even have a cast iron waffle iron. I'm still trying to clean it up, but I want to be able to use it. I got the senior. I like camping in a hotel or if I had a large camper with a fireplace and a full kitchen. Well, I don't have that kind of camper, but we have camped at some cabins. There's some rental cabins in southern Illinois and southern Missouri that we have stayed in with the kids. And funny thing is, at one of those places, they had Wi-Fi. So the kids could still get on their internet. And they even had Netflix so that we could watch our Netflix. That's when we had Netflix. But even then, just staying in a log cabin, it's just the atmosphere is just so cozy. And I just like that. That's good to know. That would be nice. I'd be friendly too for those biscuits. But he didn't know me from Adam or Eve or nobody, so he didn't know if I poisoned them. He was just brave enough to try one of my biscuits I cooked on a fire. But they turned out very good. Yep. And it was my mom's recipe, the baking powder biscuits. It was that recipe from the Pillsbury book. So, yep. Alrighty, my friends. I don't know what else I can say. I've shared with you. We've been keeping top on our budget. That's what FlyLady's advice for us to do today is stay on top of our budget. And if we go over a little bit, and don't beat ourselves up. Learn from our experience and try to do better next time. We don't want to beat ourselves up. We want to show ourselves that we are making progress. And even mistakes or stumbling blocks, we can turn those stumbling blocks into stepping stones and learn from them and become better with our money and management and improve our mental health. Reduce our stress because we're not stressing out. We don't want to stress out. That's what this whole cruise is all about. We are not stressing. We are not stressing over it. We're going to learn from our mistakes, and we're going to have a fabulous holiday season. So, all right, guys. I think that is all from me. Whoa, what's that? I used to camp in a tent when I was young with my dad and his family, and it was fun, but I was so scared in those tents and uncomfortable. My stepmom and her kids would tell me I was high maintenance. Well, it's okay. Camping's not for everybody, but that's fine. We don't want to judge one another, and don't judge ourselves. you know, we like what we like and we should embrace what we like. I don't understand all of the YouTube algorithms or anything like that, but I'm just doing what I enjoy doing. And to hell with the consequences. So there we go. And having lovely friends like you guys keep me coming back for more and keep me motivated to share. So if you're watching this as a replay and you managed to last this long in this silly live stream of mine, don't hesitate to leave a comment down below, or even if it's just a simple little heart emoji, please, 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 please let me know that you're here. If you like this video or this content, hit the like button, subscribe if you want to see more, and hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I do. I'm feeling very awkward at saying all of these things because, you know, my friends know I'm not very good at self-promotion, but it's not about me. It's about sharing a positive message with all of you guys and encouraging all of you to be your very best and be loving and caring for yourselves. All right. I love all of you. Thank you so very much. And also, don't hesitate to check out the description for the links below. I apologize that some of those FlyLady links may not lead to where they're supposed to, but I put the revised link for the Holiday Control Journal up there so that you can go to her FlyLady shop and purchase your copy of the Holiday Control Journal. I don't get any commission at all from it, or any kind of sponsorship from her. I am not affiliated with her at all. I just simply love her system. And also check out the links to everyone who I've been talking to in the chat. Links to their channels will be down the description below. Show them all some love and support them. And you can support them simply by subscribing to their channels. It does not cost a thing. But don't forget to watch their videos because your subscription might fall off, and we don't want that. We want to love and support one another, guys. All right, I love you. You guys have a fabulous week. I will see you tomorrow. Bye, friends.